right, we're on Oholot, Perek Yud Aleph Mishnah Bet. Second Mishnah in the 11th chapter, Masechet Oholot. So now we talked about a house that's split in the inside and the outside. So now we're going to talk about the achsadra, the porch. If the achsadra, shenistika, there's a split in it. So we'll just say you take a look at, I've been using much more Rav Scheinberg's pictures. They're just easier. So I WhatsApp them to myself. So if they're a little blurry, it's because I took a bad picture. You have this split, okay? You have this achsadra that's split. So it says the Mishnah, Tuma b'tzad zeh, kelim shebetzad hasheni tahurim. If there's tuma on the one side of the then the kelim on the other side are tahor, because obviously the tuma doesn't pass. If it doesn't pass from inside to outside, it won't. Whatever. It doesn't pass from inside to outside. It won't pass from one to the other. Natan et raglo o kaneh milimala. If you put your foot or a reed above, then irevet tuma. Then you mix the tuma. Then here we're seeing this. You see in this picture, right? A person whose foot, right, is there, he puts his foot on, or you put a reed above. That's a reed. It's a little blurry because you can't see it, right? Then irevet tuma, and then the tuma is transferred from one side to the other, and then the whole thing becomes tameh. Then it becomes an ol, and it transfers over the tum'ah, as we see. The Mishnah continues. Nataneta kaneh ba'aretz, but if you put the kaneh on the ground, i.e. it's eino meviyet tumah, it cannot transfer the tumah. Ad sheyeh gavoa min haaretz poteach tefach, until the reed is gavoa, is above the ground, poteach tefach. Meaning, if you put it on the floor, here, let's see. If you put the thing on the floor, let me move me over here for a second. If you put it on the floor, this reed on the floor, here's your achsadra, and the reed is literally corresponding to the thing. So the tumah is here, and the kli is here. It can't transfer. But if you put it off the ground, then there's a principle. The Kahati explains that this principle is called good asik. Good asik. Good. I remember the word good is good, but it means you raise it up. Meaning, theoretically, the halacha looks at it as if this thing is right over here above, and therefore it transfers. But it really makes sense because you don't even have to say good asik, because the tumah goes ohel 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 ohel, continued ohel. And then ohel, and then it continues over here. I mean, the ohel is continued. That's the way he draws it. You don't even have to say good asik. The ohel is continued as long as it's up to a tefach, a minimum of a tefach off the ground. Then the tumah is transferred from one side of your achsadra. Then it does transfer the tumah from one side of the achsadra to the next. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to remembering my father, Rab Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.